Welcome, Soulardians, and this is Marcus Boston.
I'm Cecil W. Adams.
And we want to thank you for listening to another episode of the Soulardians. And you can find me at Marcus Boston 314.
You can find me at Cecil W. Adams on all platforms.
You can pick up your merch, Soulardian merch, from buyjack.com/the Soulardians.
You can also go down and support Colorado Bob Ship of Fools at 3457 Morganford Rd.
We would like to thank you and ask you to like, share, comment, and have your friend listen to the Soulardians. And we would like you to enjoy the show.
Peace.
We act like this a studio, this really just a trap.
Welcome back. This is always going to be, and will continue to stay, the Soulardians. I am Marcus Boston.
And I'm Cecil W. Adams.
And together we are. We are the Soulardians.
Oh, man.
And today we have on a very special friend from lives ago. Sean Young. Everyone, round of applause for Sean Young.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Welcome. See, you miss this shit. We always miss it.
I come for myself all the time, so it's all good.
Sean, nice for you to make some time to come down to the Big Buddha studio.
Yeah, bro. When you invited me, I was excited.
I wanted to be ready. I wanted to be far along to really have this this conversation. We've come a long way since we started. We started with coolers.
I know, right? That's crazy.
Cooler and 2 mics and 1 board. Now we've made some improvements.
That's
some
what's about.
Evolutions and
Progression.
all that good stuff. Yeah, me and Shines work at the zoo together.
No shit.
Me being the motherfucking
Ranger Rick.
I was there so goddamn long. It was stupid.
Man, I feel like I was there for so goddamn long.
No one like me, baby. I was 16. I've been on a year, maybe 2 years.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
You started working at the zoo when you were 16?
Yeah. No, I've been gone. Yeah, I've been gone from the zoo for a year.
But I just can't think of it right now.
Oh yeah, they called me for like 3 years, 4 years, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I did a bid. I did a whole bid. All through my.
Glad you free.
But I was blessed. I think the best part of it for me was, I got to see adults. So I got behind the curtain of real life early. When you see what the world is at 16, you have no misconception of, thinking you invincible or some fuck shit. You get to see all this real fuck shit with law enforcement, retirees.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
How they treat people.
Yeah, just how they talk about shit. You see how people that out here raising money, smile and cheese your motherfucking face, and they go behind the door talk. That motherfucker ain't shit. Toes bad. I'm like, this shit. I knew this shit wasn't real.
Yeah.
You lying sons of bitches.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so having that experience early, it definitely allowed me not to risk my freedom, and not necessarily like locked up, but like just bullshit. Like, oh, you full of shit.
Yeah.
Smile in your face.
Yeah.
Don't trust a motherfucker that's overly fucking nice because he probably is a booty toucher. Whatever you think, don't buy that shit. They want something. Sons of bitches. But
everybody wants something.
Yeah, if you can't be used, you're useless, but don't be misused. That's the key.
You've used that line before, I believe.
Yeah, that was precise. Yeah.
I'm used.
Yeah. Right on the money with that one. No, you right though. Everybody wants something, I feel like.
Yeah.
So
most of the time it's your time just to bitch about something most of the time.
That's the worst waste of
that's
time.
real.
I can't imagine. How dare you take a nap? Why you bitching? You have life.
A lot of life.
And you out here with the shits. I don't even know how to complain. I shut the fuck up. I feel a complaint coming on. I just don't say shit.
Yeah. Like, what good does it do?
Nothing.
At all.
Nothing.
It's a waste of time.
Right. And time is valuable. All we got is time.
And I don't
and
time moves fast.
That's the only thing you can't buy. You can't get time back. That's the one thing in life you cannot get back.
Yeah.
I think about how much I've wasted. I've wasted so much time. Not anymore. Mm-mm.
That's the most valuable thing you can give a person.
Yeah.
It's your time.
And attention. Like, I don't have to text you back. I don't have to engage in this conversation. I do not.
At all.
I need you to respect my time because guess what? That shit I could be doing. Especially when you understand you are a creator.
Yeah.
When you're not a 9-to-5 cookie cutter human being, you're here to do something amazing.
Yeah.
And
Every
if
hour
you ain't a
counts.
hustler, you can't date a girl that's not a hustler. She don't understand. If her enjoyment is going to work and coming home, and that's
Yeah,
kicking
And FaceTiming you and talking about nothing.
Man, you ain't talking about something we talk about. You gonna leave me hell alone?
Like,
Goddamn it!
You know?
It's just where it's at. Especially as you get older, you know, you get. I don't have the patience for young because I like my privacy to a degree, and I don't trust that you don't see as a moment for something viral or to put me on blast. I don't have time for that. I ain't got time for that. So, she hot. Where her mom at? Because I don't want to talk to this daughter. Where's your
a lot of the mothers be fine.
That's what I'm saying. If I find a daughter that's look good, okay, good. Where's your mama and your auntie? I think this might be.
I think that 40 plus, 45 plus, that's for me. I'm going for the 40, 35.
That's a beautiful thing. The air up there is great. That's a beautiful air. Man, that's some good air. It's a great thing. That's my favorite. I said, I can't do shit at my age and young. I'm like, look here, I don't have time. I don't have time to fix you. I don't have time to heal you up. I don't have the time because we're back to what I was saying. Time is of the essence. Once it's over, that's game over, man.
Seriously, like, damn, I wasted all that time. I wasted all that time.
That was probably. Nah, that's not the worst thing yet.
I liked it though. That was right on point.
So that was.
Don't compliment it.
Don't gas me up.
Let's keep it up.
It's not gonna stop now.
Keep doing it. We'll keep
All I
doing it.
needed was one applause.
That's how they throw
baby.
my 2K. When they break a free throw, I got a sound effects. You feel me? I'm like, yeah. I'm trying to make it miserable for them when they come to my home.
Oh man, that is delicious. And what do you do now? What is your focus as you are a creator? I would like to announce yourself.
Man, so right now it's the music. It's the main focus.
That's the passion.
That's the passion. You know, that's the career
Mm-hmm.
that I'm still pursuing.
Yeah.
Feel me? Right now, my 9 to 5, how I pay my bills is cooking.
Yeah.
Joy Bees.
Oh, which one?
When Concord Plaza.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They got your boy training on the pastas and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever feeds the passion, my man.
Yeah. So we doing that in the meantime, but you know, it's the music. Just trying to make great music and meet important people that can put us in important positions.
Yeah.
At this point.
That's the game.
You know who we need to hook him up with? Danny.
Oh, damn it. Danny. Yeah. I'm having to meet Danny. Danny
owns a studio.
Yep.
I don't want to put his business out there, but I'll talk about it after.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's one connect. That's a plug.
This is what we like to do. This is what we do. This is what makes us better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love me some Danny, but that's.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as soon as he said that, I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Oh yeah,
Damn.
that's a given.
Can we talk a little bit about Danny? Is he like a mixer?
No. He
just owns a studio.
Oh
yeah.
His brother.
Mm-hmm.
His brother's out in L.A. Just I don't know for sure. Maybe fuck it, doesn't matter. He got signed 7 figures. But he had but his brother started in his studio. And then they got some heat coming out of there right now, man. It's a low key studio too.
Yeah,
people don't even know.
Better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Danny sounds like the man.
Yeah. Danny unassuming, but then once you talk to him, like, oh shit.
Yeah, Danny dope.
Yeah,
Danny short.
So
for sure.
I'll probably we'll see him tonight.
Yeah.
Well, you won't because you're going to bed early.
Soon to
if
be
the
over.
Blues win, man, everybody got to turn up.
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing is that the Sunday game, anybody wants to come down to...
Wait. That is going to be in the tribal announcements.
Okay, fine.
We have a system I'm working on. You will not go off the system.
Sorry.
All right. So, that's shit.
Something big coming soon. Something big coming soon.
Well, it's already been coming.
We'll
go ahead. Yes.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
I want to know what he has to say.
We'll get there.
We'll get into.
We'll get back on track.
Talk about the week that was.
Okay.
He gets pissy when you get off.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Somebody got to keep the structure, you know. Drink up. Put one of them sound effects right there.
It's funny because it's true.
Well, you think all the stuff is in front of him and he's sitting in the main
seat. He don't want you to touch nothing. He's like, wow.
I'm the one that got both ears. Everybody else, you get one ear and you get one ear.
That's crazy.
Even though we've seen the device we need for
Plenty
everybody
of
to have.
times. We talk about
It's
this
a
every day.
$10 little thing to where everybody can have all the sound, but we still haven't got that $10 thing.
It's coming soon.
Next week.
It's coming soon.
Yes, coming soon.
Coming soon.
Because
this is great.
Yeah.
Man, when we started off, man, I look back at that old shit and old picture, I was like, boy, the flag was we had the flag, lost the flag.
I ain't even see that. Was that real?
That was the first one. That was the first logo. This is what we roll with now.
Yeah.
That's the first one we had.
Yeah.
Wow. Progression at its
All you
finest.
had was a little fro, bro.
I know. No, when I saw his braids, I remember that. I'm like, yeah, he stuck with it. His shit was rough too. He was looking rough up there at the zoo, boy.
I think that was when he had the Odell Beckham going. With the twist. Yeah, man.
Damn,
That's
how
when
I
he had
missed
it.
it.
That's back when he had his
That's
that's back when Marcus had his cloth in the back of his pocket that matches the colors of his shirt and everything.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. We're rocking that little polo hat, looked like a yarmulke on the back of his head.
Damn, Jim.
That polo hat was too small. I'm like, hey, Marcus, man, the polo hat's a little small. What?
You told him he thought you was talking shit. You just being real
I
with him.
was just trying to tell
He
him.
was trying to help. I was
honest.
not here for none of that. I was like, no.
What?
The world needs people like you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's good friends. you know?
Absolutely.
We gotta keep
We
each
got-
other on
Oh,
point.
shit. So
You got to work though?
I got a little thingy. I got a little thing.
Good. I like that. Now just you set that on the tray and then you put the top.
And then there it is.
Oh, shit. See? I'm getting it on the tray.
Damn.
We got to.
Next episode, keep an eye when we gonna do that shit properly.
All right.
So, week that was. Take it backtrack. Week what? I'll start off. My week was good. I can't really remember it, so I think it was good. I know. Shit. What was this week? I mean, it was a good week. I didn't do nothing. I mean, I looked at a couple of the studios.
We visited that studio.
Yeah, next core.
What we talking about from Sunday until now, or
However many weeks you want to go.
for sure?
Yeah, so look at another studio, do some other locations, and I'll keep expanding. What I look most forward to going to this podcast, like town hall, and see who's doing what, why, when, and where. Because I want to come in stunting. I'm coming wearing my t-shirt like let's talk. Let me see Instagram about. I'm going there with Shay walking in like you know the one. I mean when they go to the restaurant, and guy come in and I walk in. See that one?
I want him to see me. That's what he on. That's what I be on too, low key.
I'm going in.
I want to be
attitude.
seen, but not don't stare at me all night.
Right. You want to be noticed.
Yeah.
Man, did you see that?
Shit. I want you to know I'm in the building. I'll be around. You know where to find me.
Where it's like me, it's like, why are these people talking to me?
Like I'll talk. Come here.
Yeah, and I get that way too. So it's like a split for me.
Yeah.
It's like early on, I'm like, yeah, but then after a while, I'm like, come on, man.
Man, you put me behind the bar. I'll talk to anybody. But then when I'm outside the bar, they're like, man, like it's just like
The real you.
it's not. I wouldn't even say the real me. It's more like
You try to recharge. Like you
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
like now I'm on my time. So
The alternate ego, I guess.
yeah, give me a break. I need some balance.
Yeah, the balance, yeah, exactly. We as humans, we all need balance. That's the perfect word.
but nobody's ever gonna know it. I'm not being fake with them. Like I'll have the conversation, but about halfway through that conversation, like
There's something else on my mind. Yeah, this ain't what it is right now.
what do you need to know?
Yes.
What are you asking me?
Yes.
Facts.
And
Yeah, that's real. I respect
you got it there, bud?
Yeah, I got it.
Is that water?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Huh?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Teamwork make the dream work.
You did. Go Blues. That's
Yeah.
tonight. Teamwork make the dream work.
Hey, Sean, how was your week? Because my week is I can't remember my fucking week.
Man, I guess my week was cool, man. Working hard. Staying focused.
What can they find in
Oh yeah, we went to yeah. So we Ballpark Village. Shout out K1 for that. They had a block party. It was the first one we went to. You got there at a certain time. They had free drinks from like 9 to 10 if you had the wristband.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna do it once a month. I'm not sure, but they gave you the
they
shirt. You had your choice of color: yellow, pink, Orange, I believe. But that shit was dope. So me and K1, we went there, kicked it, had a hell of a night.
Damn.
Yeah, had a hell of a night.
Wish I was young again, boy. That's like I sound like the bust down Tatiana.
Early. Got drunk early and just coasted all night.
God bless.
Oh, did you say thoughts? I finally figured out what that was. Like 2 weeks ago, I've been using the fuck out of that word ever since.
Bust down Tatiana.
But I think the closest line I ever had, probably my best line I ever had was a chick. Like I was like, "Oh, you and your boyfriend broke up?" She was like, "Why? Are you trying to date me?" I was like, "Bitch, you are a side chick at best." And that's what made me think of the thought was like, I was like, "Oh, yeah, you're fine." All right.
I think she need to respect your honesty though.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Because some cats would just tell her whatever and you know, take her on their way.
Hoes be lying. They be lying. Tell me the truth. You don't want the truth.
They can't handle the truth. That is a factual saying. You want the truth, you cannot.
You can't handle the truth.
That's vice versa though too.
True.
It is to it. Yeah. To a certain
I don't ask questions. I want
to a certain extent, like all the way.
I don't ask nothing. I want you to ask me.
I'm just saying, don't gas me up.
Yeah.
Tell me exactly how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me, good or bad, and we good.
Even if they're like, yeah, I'm not exclusively dating you. Cool. At least we're under that understanding.
Yeah. Both ways.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Both ways. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? If it is this, then I'm gonna tell you that. If it ain't that, I ain't gonna be a dick about it. But I'm gonna tell you, this ain't that.
I don't know. I don't know about the younger generation, but I noticed with when I was doing it, everybody was just holding so much pain inside where they were doing all the dumb shit. Now the young cats are just like, yeah, this is what's going on.
This is it.
This is the reality of the situation.
Yeah. You gotta be that way.
Either you in or you out.
Right.
Let me know right now. Time. It goes back to time. I don't want to waste your time, and don't waste my time.
I thought you said time. I said time from MySpace.
Hell no.
You said time.
Is he still around? Time.
He's still counting this paper.
He's still counting money. He's still counting bread.
They bought it, and then Facebook's like, "Hey,
that's why I already made my millions of dollars."
Yeah, time is crazy. Fuck.
I can't spend this fast enough.
His face. Damn,
he said, "When he on the white tee?"
Just to give me one of these. He had the first look back at it. Look back at it. The thing. Tom had the first look back at it. He's like, "Huh? That's money." Tom was the first bust down.
Hell
love
it. Why you do Tom like that, bro?
You know the thing I didn't understand, and this is the thing with MySpace. I was in that whole MySpace thing in college, whatever, and then I had that's how dumb I am with that shit. Well, at the time, was I didn't realize how many people were picking up hoes on MySpace.
That's like with any social media. The hoe section is alive and well. I'm in a lot of hoe sections. I haven't bought anything, but I do window shop. I'm like, I'm gonna give what she can give me for free.
That's a stage in life that you go through, you know.
That's
a stage.
I think just life.
I guess.
You gotta do is look for it.
Right.
And once you change locations,
right.
I'm talking about like trying to just find women. I mean, I like for me right now, my social media is strictly for promotion.
Yeah.
Right.
I ain't in nobody DMs. I might be liking a couple pictures and videos.
I definitely have to fuck out some shit. But
but I'm not shooting shots at the moment.
Holding bullets. Holding these shots.
Yeah. I'm keeping my eyes open when I get to where I'm going. You know I'm coming for
making
you.
that list.
Damn right.
He come out like, wait, keep talking.
Wait till this mixtape comes
I
out.
swear to God.
Once my mixtape hits,
it's going. I'm going straight there. So that's what I meant by stages.
Right. No, I feel you.
Coming up, I'm like Scarface. You feel me? I don't care how many rejections I get. I'm going.
That shotgun sound makes you think of Fortnite because I've been in that shit lately.
God damn! And I'm the friend that sit there and watch it. Say, who's worse, me or him? Him for doing it, me for sitting here watching. Ain't doing nothing.
It's entertainment, man.
Yeah,
it's entertainment.
No, I had been playing it, and my kid, she quit Fortnite, and then she was just like, she called me, she said, "Hey, Dad, you want to play some Fortnite?" And I was like, "Okay, babe." So we got on there, and she's just
bridging the gap. That's beautiful.
Yeah, we played 3 or 4 days a week. We'll play for hours.
These kids, I feel like, don't do drugs. They dance and they play video games. It's the teenagers. You know, like if are we talking about
my kids,
the 3,
not there yet, but
you know, like I can't, like the 9-year-olds, maybe from like 3, 9, or 10. They're good. They're great. But it's the 11. You feel me? That's fucked. They are bang bang. No fear about dying. Right. You know, no regrets. They just live in
that's that I was born 2000 era. The 2000s was nuts.
Yeah.
That's a whole time to be born in.
But
those kids, so
the kids were all around. Every race, everybody's dancing. Everybody's playing video games.
That's when the iPhones came out. That's when high speed. That's when
I like the dancing part of it, man. Like you gotta that's a body movement to get you in line. Like all your chakras running together and just
all around now. Every kid, Chinese, white, black. Feel me? Everybody's dancing.
And I feel like they're dancing together too. It's not it's not the groups anymore. It's everybody.
Everybody have fun.
Yeah,
it's one lunchroom. Ain't like
exactly because everybody's into the same thing, which is crazy. You got all these.
You be the football player, the ballet class, and the punk rocker, and it's like African century class. Like everybody
into the same shit. They got their own things going on.
No one's afraid to have their own interests,
which is great.
Yeah.
On top of being a part of the crowd, the in crowd.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, I don't know. It's like is there still an in crowd and out crowd, or is it just all kind of like?
It's almost
that was big back
now.
when I was growing up.
I think the bread is what makes it. I think if you get past the bread, just be who you are. Because now it's hard to tell who got bread, who don't these days. Like it's really hard now. So people can be themselves. So you can be in a room where you think you're around everybody on the same money level. He'd be a millionaire, but he look like y'all. He's just there because he's happen to be buying a building next door. But he's like, I'm buying this building. But I'm going to go in and learn the community I'm buying this building in.
We are people, man. No matter how much money we make.
Yeah.
You know, the more we stay connected to each other, I feel like that, the higher we can grow.
And that's the best thing I think with us, of me evolving, understanding that these things are tools. To where like this is a tool for me to hook up with Sean and have a conversation. You meet Sean, I meet Sean again and get that deeper conversation.
Right.
But then I'm off. You see people telling your lives like, I need thirst ass. Like, I need attention. I be like, this is a vessel. This is a boat.
Right.
I have some oars. I'm going one shoulder, I'm off.
Yeah, it's emotion.
This is, like you say, almost promotion. Don't get me wrong. I used to be with the fuck shit back in 2014. Oh, I was on Facebook like the rest of them. Then I've evolved to understand the world and the machinery. Right. You see grown ass motherfucker grown. Like you've grown kids.
Still doing the same. They haven't
fuck your
progressed
kid grades. I don't like, it's not you. It's not you. It's me. I shouldn't be here. Let me close this app. I just something I should be doing. Right. That's my sign.
It's just it comes down to like how do you want to spend your time? I feel like if you're comfortable with
we back to the beginning.
The 9 to 5 regular, nothing wrong with that. But if you're trying to
and with the group of people that I've kind of surrounded myself with now, you see it's still a like a better term, big dick contest with those guys. Yeah, and it's like, what?
Come on, like when does it stop?
I mean, but the people so where I've seen is the people trying to get in that circle that are acting like they got it like that. The dudes that have it like that have that amount of money,
just watching and laugh.
They're not even laughing at them, but you got these guys that think they got it that aren't taking meetings with or conversations with people that don't have it. They're trying to get there because they think they're above them.
Mm-hmm.
But then you see somebody that's sitting on 30 mil in the bank account takes every fucking meeting.
Yeah, staying humble. That's another thing I got. It's hungry and humble. That's one in my brand. Because it's like you got to be hungry enough to go and chase it. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Right. But you have to be humble also. Like if you're a lion and you're in the jungle and you chasing down a prey and you about to attack, but you seize the enemy. It's maybe you should just I'm gonna let this one go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stay humble and know like what I'm saying. If I do this, it's gonna be bad for me. So I'm gonna pass and I'm gonna catch the next one.
Exactly. So, that you playing. That's the long game. That's the long game. That's that long game.
Macro, baby.
That's playing chess, not checkers on that level.
So that's the mentality we gotta have, or I'm trying to establish and build as an artist. Because every opportunity might not be the best opportunity.
Yeah. Just because now opportunity that puts you into a contractual agreement. Yes, I agree. But I think that getting your content out there, even if it's in my opinion, from what I've seen, and just being I'm not in that game, but I see who's won at that game.
Yeah.
And it's people that put out content, even if it's a 1 minute just flow that you put out. You put 1 minute, 3 days a week, just if you flowing out on whatever, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Play, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, oh, that shit's dope.
Yeah, that's smart though.
Yeah,
that's smart.
Yeah, and I think that there's a Gary Vee had her on. It's been a minute though. This chick, Latin chick that she put out like 10 or 15 30-second flows to see, and then just put them out and be like, hey, which one did you guys like the best to engage the audience? And then people were like, oh, I like this one, I like this one, I like this one, and she went from 10,000 followers to 70,000 followers because people started sharing this shit.
Like yeah. See, that's the whole idea, but it's like, how do you get your shit marketed correctly?
So I think personally, and you'll see it with everything that we got coming up on the horizon. I mean, it was just one step. Like this step took a little longer than we thought, but this next step that we're going to have is just putting out content. We're up to almost 20 shows now, but we have probably 10 in the bank waiting to put them out, and we're just going to keep putting out content, right? Something will catch one of these days. It may be 1,000 shows before something catches. But there's going to be, once that one catches, and then you look back at all of that content, all the other content.
Yeah, that's how you catapult.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom, and you seize your moment, and they go do their research, and like, damn.
I think even if you would put out something that maybe you felt like it wasn't your best work, but it's still out there.
Oh yeah, so this how my movement is, because like you're absolutely right. So like I do a lot of remakes and industry beats, but I also do hella original music. So I'm sitting on all of my original music and I'm putting out my remakes. You know what I'm saying? So those are like my fan builders.
Right.
That's how I stay consistent.
Man, but I love original stuff.
I know, and then see that's the thing. I line them up with like a remake.
Perfect.
So I know a lot of people are gonna be like, man, okay, he cool, but where his own shit at?
Right.
And then that's when I
Right.
I drop it, and it's like I'm sitting on it.
Right.
You know, I don't even have to create it.
It's already created.
It's already done, and just waiting for me to release it.
Man, to me, and I'm not trying to tell you how to run your game or anything.
Yeah.
Just get that shit out.
I know,
Let
right?
it out.
I know,
You'll feel so much good. Just so much good.
Right?
I just said so much good. You'll feel so much better once you release it. Like, here, this is my art. This is the stuff that I created. Yeah. Being a creator, I'm not even scraping creativity yet. Like, there is so much in this bank that's getting ready to come out, and I'm more excited. I'm more excited for this content to get out that we're working on than I am about owning Colorado Bob Ship of Fools at 3457 Morganford Rd. I'm more excited about getting the content out because all the attention we're gonna grab
is great.
Is gonna go. They're gonna be coming to Colorado Bob's, right? But all that's doing is funding more content.
Facts.
That's all I want. I want more content out there so people can just see us and see what we're trying to build. Yeah. And it's not the monetary value of what the content we're going to put out there. It's more about people just getting where we're coming from and maybe building a better, society, a tribe of people to put out there.
I feel like when you get to a certain point, you have to do that, But as an artist, you got to get to that certain point. It's like you don't want to wait. You don't want to waste your best content, and nobody's really checking it out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You want to stay consistent and relevant,
right?
But you don't want to waste your best shit.
How much content are you putting out?
So right now,
something once a week.
Nope. I went about that and tried to do it. It was like not once a week, but like because like I said, the attention span is short right now. Yeah. And then you put out 3 fire ass songs, but you don't got the business figured out. Yeah. So now your shit popping on Facebook or whatever and on Instagram, but ain't shit coming from that. You ain't getting no money off that. You ain't getting, you getting the same little shows that you've been doing. Yeah. But, so if you slow it down. You slow it down, for like right now, I'm doing like once a month, and I'm fully promoting whatever I drop. Yeah. So it's like getting the maximum amount of value out of that one song. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That way I can continue to work on new content and store it, and I can keep the material I have already. Yeah. And that'll be my builder. So it kind of takes the pressure off of making something new every day. I would love to, but I got to go and work 12 hours. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, so. Yeah.
I would, here's the one suggestion, and that take it, leave it, whatever, but you should look at a book by a guy named Gary Vaynerchuk. Okay. It's called Crushing It. It's all about building a personal brand. And just I've got it upstairs. I will, actually you can borrow it. I've read it 3 times.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah. But Yeah, read that book. It'll make your mind open up. He's got some great podcasts and shit too. Like he has that dude. As far as building a personal brand, that dude's. I'll put backstory. He took his dad's liquor store that he owned from $3 million a year to $60 million a year.
Oh shit!
In 3 years.
Damn.
In 3 years, by starting a YouTube channel, WineLibrary.com. He started that, and his shit went to a whole nother level.
What's his name?
Gary Vaynerchuk.
Okay.
You look him up. I mean, this dude has 5 million followers on Instagram.
Nah, yeah, that's dope. I'm gonna definitely need that book though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've learned with the podcast and me and C. Like brand, like I think in the term of brand building, like everything falls in line together. Maybe not all be exposed at the same time, but I think of myself as a brand. And then there is levels to that brand. Like I compare Jay-Z. You have Jay-Z. You have Sean Carter. They're the same person, but it depends on what arena you see me in is how I'm gonna approach you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I take all kind of cues from how Jay has done things and see how it fits into what I'm doing.
Yeah, they showed us that's the blueprint.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't he have an album called The Blueprint?
He did.
But that was came from KRS-One has the original blueprint.
Gotcha. Okay.
Then Jay came.
But I just feel like the blueprint is like if you creating a great building, or you know what I'm saying, like how you gonna build it. The career that they did, same with Nipsey. That's why it's sad that Nipsey passed, or was that happened to him. Because it was kind of like
so Gary Vee and Nipsey Hussle.
Oh, well, close as fuck. Yeah. I remember a video I watched of Gary Vee's when they sitting at the dinner table, they drinking, and he asked Nipsey how old he was. I believe Nipsey told him 33, and Gary Vee was like, "Man, I'm 44, or I'm 43 or 44 or whatever." And he was like, "Imagine where you will be when you get to my age."
Right.
You know, and that's why when certain people think they getting old, they be 25, talking about I'm old. I'm like, are you serious?
you dead, but you still live.
It's a mentality. If you thinking that way, then you are fucking old.
It's funny, man, like, cause I'm 39, and there's people that are just like, man, you're crazy, man. What are you doing buying a bar at 39? I was like, what the fuck else am I going to do?
Exactly. This is what I'm supposed to do at 39.
Like, why aren't you?
I'm finna boss up and make this shit.
Yeah, I'm on cruise control, man. I'm 39 now. Like, you've been working the same job for 18 years, man.
You hate it.
Yeah,
no matter how much you get paid, you hate it, bro. You only live one fucking time.
I've never been so more blessed and more appreciative to my mother because my mom never worked a traditional 9. She worked at a full-time job, but it was. I don't have my pen.
It's upstairs.
Yeah.
I got this joint.
Nah,
this is a smoke-free zone in the studio.
Man, I haven't smoked weed in forever. I don't even know what I'd be like. I probably just.
I haven't either.
It'll be interview over.
It'll be out.
Yeah, you guys like going.
That'd be hella fun.
She be in love with who I am. Be out like a light.
Keep rolling. I'm gonna roll slow.
Every time.
So, like I said, my mom was like, she never worked. She worked full time, but wasn't the traditional Monday through Friday 9 to 5. So even when I started at the zoo, I started at 16. So that means I was working on the weekends, and I never got comfortable. And I was used to working weekends, used to working, being out during the week. And like,
hell yeah,
that's comfortable for me. And you realize most entrepreneurs and bosses that don't have a 9 to 5 because they doing shit,
man,
are comfortable they're comfortable being flexible. You know what I'm saying? Like you meet somebody like, man, I'm off. It's Friday, and get like,
no,
what?
Yeah,
there ain't no days off. Like I don't understand that.
Exactly. In life,
every day.
Days off from your job.
I hate Mondays. Why? It feels like a Tuesday. Like what is today? I'm doing.
All
I'm
the
thinking,
days are the same to me. Yeah. I be feel like something wrong with me when people be asking me what's the days. I be like, I ain't even checked because every day I wake up, I'm trying to get something.
I'm like, I need something need to be done
every day. Yeah,
I need to be learning something. I need to listen to something.
Every day is kind of the same,
Yeah.
But I do like if it's a weekend or whatever, I'm gonna go hard just because.
It's just like
if I gotta work the 9 to 5 as a regular lifer, I might as well kick it a little bit. But it doesn't stop after that.
I worked the 9 to 5 once on my work career. That was when I worked the 8 months out in St. Peter's. And I was like, oh, so now, this is what weekends are. Y'all look forward to this. This is strange to me because I'm used to working at the fucking zoo where I would be off Monday and Tuesday or some shit and work through the weekend.
I like it that way.
I do.
My shit unorthodox. Keep my shit like that.
Absolutely.
Keep my shit like that.
Even the gig now, I work 4 days a week, do a full time off 3 days during the week. So when y'all kicking in Friday, Saturday, I'm working a 12. We're doing 2 12.
Yeah.
Taking care of my crafts. I'm out here on $2 Tuesdays.
Exactly.
Double shot Mondays.
Yeah, it's enough people.
$5 Wednesdays. I want the adults out here. This is my kind of ladies. You know,
real talk.
That's what I want to deal with.
Yeah, she tired on the weekend.
I don't want you weekend hoes. Y'all ain't trying to do shit.
It's too many of
We
y'all.
can go to the telly for the low during the week.
Hey.
Y'all, they be taxed on the weekends. this is I'm doing the week.
That's facts.
I'm a weekend killer. I'm a week killer. Y'all spend your money. I'm spending half that on the week and get better.
Weekday shit.
Yeah, and that's
it's a lot of it's a lot of shit cracking on a Tuesday and a Thursday, you know. But I'm like I said, man. Every day I'm just trying to do whatever I want to do. Be in a position to where every single day I can do whatever I want to do, and that's making it to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no awards. I don't need no Grammy. I would love a Grammy or BET award.
It's just being in a position to uplift people that look like you and evolve. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's perfect.
You know, that's why I'm gonna bring in Sean and Cecil. Like, okay, like and like I said, this is the growth of what we do, the podcast and everything else. Like, we want to bring in people, different people that wouldn't meet each other. I love going to Bob's at 3457 Morganford Rd, St. Louis 6116. Cobo. And like you can tell the difference of when like we have an event or they know we coming through with a group. Yeah, it's open now.
Yeah, it's been open for 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
What's the address again?
3457 Morganford Rd,
Heard.
63116, St. Louis, Missouri.
Go there.
On his club. Your club?
Yeah.
Open for 15 years?
Yeah.
You took over?
Yeah, I bought it from signing papers today.
Oh, wow.
There we go. That's perfect. I told you.
But the week that was for Cecil was so many ups and downs.
Oh yeah, please.
Got the yak.
I grab it.
Which one you got? Oh, you went there. You went to JC, huh?
So.
Eat some ice. You good?
I'll take like a couple.
Teamwork.
So we're on this yak break.
On the yak break.
That's real. My point of all this.
Where did this? That's fine. Where did this tray come from? This African American. What's February called? February's called Black History Month tray.
You talking about the
every day is Black History.
Wait, hold on.
Exactly.
Every month.
You talking about the one that has the map of the world on it?
Yeah.
Oh, I got that at Where did I get that?
It was a fence up off Sean. It ain't shit.
Yeah, I hate finishing other people's shit off. But
you're fine. You're a guest. He
got a. He didn't pay full price for it, so it's cool.
Okay, it's perfect.
It's not what you know. It's what you know.
That's quote of the day. That deserves a sound effect. Hey, you gotta get a different.
I like bringing on Sean. Sean makes me feel good.
Yeah, so this is
makes you guys live miserable because I feel good. But
wait till he starts clapping. It's a treat.
Oh jeez.
Let's go blue.
Hey.
There we go. K1 fly.
K1 fly over in the cut.
All right. So we'll start from last Saturday when Trail was in town for the Blues playoff game. Went to go to BPV at fucking 5 o'clock. Game starts at 7, right? Right?
Oh, it's crazy.
Dude, it was every entrance to go in. There was a line, the longest line I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. And they were 1 in, 1 out at 5 p.m. Those motherfuckers, I guarantee you, ring $1 million a day.
Hell yeah.
Insane.
Wow.
So we went around the corner to the old patios. Shout out to patios. And it was busy as shit too.
Shout out to patios.
Yeah. And then watch the Blues get their ass whooped.
I know it was tragic. We was outside. We got rained on for that shit. We went to a tin roof. We was on their patio. The storm came, blew everything away. All the beers off the fucking tables. All the people away. We ran over the wheelhouse. You know, fuck wheelhouse. They didn't let us in, even though it was storming. They were still talking about IDs. We had full capacity. But shout out to wheelhouse as well because we stood out there long enough.
Every bar was fucking packed that night.
Everybody was.
Well, I'm just saying, it's storming. Y'all can't let us stand inside to where we ain't getting wet.
Here's the thing. I'm not.
You a bar owner, so I know it's coming.
No, it's just because I know the fire marshals were out in full effect. So like, hey man, if I'm in that situation, I'm like, hey man, you're just gonna have to get rained on. The fire marshal's standing right there.
That's why they so strict. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't know nothing about it.
It had nothing to do with you guys. It was just.
No, I knew it wasn't personal, but
so the fire marshal could shut the whole motherfucker down, and you're at capacity. You let one person in too many. That motherfucker has the power to be like, all right, shut it down.
But it's storming. Would the fire marshal really do some shit like that? He would have to understand.
No, yes.
When it's storming, you gonna come in this motherfucker. Okay, well, I understand.
It depends. It depends on your relationship with that fire marshal.
Honestly, relationships, man.
If there was something that happened 20 years ago when he was coming up, and you were a bartender,
he waiting to fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know the situation. I don't know. I'm just saying, like when you're in that position of power, like that you wield a lot. Being a fire marshal, there's a lot of power to it. Now, it's not as much power as somebody like the excise commissioner. So the excise commissioner decides whether or not you get your liquor or not, or if you get your license, and then can fine you on anything, any little thing. If he didn't like the look of your face, he just waves that wand and you're fucked.
Man, see, that's the bitch. You got to kiss ass.
Oh no, you got to kiss the ring.
Yeah,
it's not. No,
bend the knee.
It's
bend the fucking knee.
Yeah. It is. But in that situation, it's just like fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I know you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
but I take that back. Don't fuck Warehouse. Warehouse is a great establishment. You know? I was just talking.
Never
shit.
been inside.
Really?
I went to go there one Saturday. I walked up to that fucking the lines running a block. I walked up there up front like. Yeah. And the dude was like, I'm all like, all right.
You know who I am?
Yeah.
I remember you. Okay. I remember you, baby.
Yeah.
I walked away.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then as I'm walking away, one of the bartenders comes, hey man, I got you in. I'm like, fuck
he
that.
didn't know. He didn't know. And then he distributed.
I'll come in when I own it.
But they let us in though. We stood out there long enough. Everybody else took shelter. There was like 6 guys out there left. So they waved us in. They still checked our IDs.
That's dope.
Yeah. So big up to your house.
All right. So then let's see. Sunday. What did I do on Sunday? I think I just stayed in the house on Sunday. No, I went out for a minute, but then Monday was trying to lock this deal up, and then like I remember what it was Monday. The appraisal came back.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm like stressing because there was an amount that he wanted, and then when the appraisal comes back, like then you're like, oh fuck, because the bank's only going to approve so much.
Yeah.
And then when the appraiser's coming out, being like, hey man, even all the way fixed up, this is what it's worth, and it's still a lot of fucking money.
Facts.
Yeah, it's like fuck. So I'm sitting there like, well, let me look online and see who's hiring bartenders, man. Fuck.
No.
So I thought I was going to go back. I thought I was going to go back. Which I would. You know, at the end of the day.
That's full, right? I'm sorry. Interrupt your
no,
story.
I think so. I don't know.
Hungry and humble.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I was just no, I don't care.
I'll make sure you good.
So I was just like, fuck, here we go. And then everything's getting talked about. Everything's cool. Like at the end of Monday, after watching the game, you know, they're like, hey man, my partners and the lawyer and everybody was just like, hey, you got to go ghost for a minute. I'm like, what? Just let us do our thing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't talk. You just let us do our thing. I'm like, all right, man. So turn the phone off. Sit and play fucking video games with my kid.
Sounds great to me.
Yeah, it was wonderful. And then when I turned it on, 47 messages. And then Tuesday, everything was great. And then Wednesday, man, I a lot of shit had to happen in order for this to go. And Wednesday, my phone started ringing at 5 a.m. By 7 a.m., I'd been on 7 phone calls and sent 10 fucking emails. Because at 5, I like ignored the first call. I'm like, fuck, I'm asleep. I just went to bed at 3. Because, I mean, you know, being this life, man, you get to bed late. Yeah. So, and then it just kept buzzing. Like, fuck. And then talking to one of my partners at about 9 a.m. And there was something that didn't happen that I thought, like, I covered everything with it. And he brought something up that was just like, hey, man, I honestly didn't think of it that way. Yeah. And then when he tells me, he's like, well, not knowing is not an excuse. I'm like,
that's real.
I know. And I'm like, fair, got it. And then he proceeds to kind of lay into me a little bit. And then I'm like, telling me how hard he's working. And I'm like, okay, cool, man. Got it. And just hung up. Mm-hmm. And I'd never done that to him before. I was like, after I did it, I was like, oh, what did I do? It was more. It wasn't even I was mad. I wasn't mad.
I was like that. He got the point off. He had to tell you about yourself, and you told him you received the message loud and clear.
But I delivered on everything. But that one thing I didn't think of, and it could have cost the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I think once I did that, he was in like shock and awe and got pissed for a minute. Neither of us lashed out. I lashed out by hanging up, but it was more about embarrassment. It didn't have anything to do with it. I was embarrassed.
You told me about myself.
Yeah.
Let me swallow it how I need to.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And it didn't stop me. It just made me work harder. So then I got on the phone and got shit done. Mm-hmm. Slept 2 hours and was up till 3 a.m. the next day. So I was up till 3 a.m. Thursday morning after getting up at 5, getting shit done. Like, that's where people miss the mark is they think there's only 8 hours a day they can do work. Fact. Motherfucker, as soon as I wake up, I'm on the clock. I'm making moves. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then when everybody stops at 4 or 5 p.m., that's when I make my money. Mm-hmm. Everybody else has stopped. I'm still available. I'm making calls. I'm making moves. I'm taking meetings. That's that money time. And then from midnight till 3 a.m., that's where I'm sending emails. So that's the first thing they see when they wake up. Is shit. Yeah, Cecil sending emails.
They're like, what is his crazy ass doing up at 3
a.m.? That's the difference between employees and owners. That's the difference.
That's real, bro.
That's when you are making when you writing checks and cashing checks. You know what I'm saying? Like when you are the one writing checks, you always on the clock. The clock starts when you open your eyes.
Man, I figure it like this. I got 24 hours in one day. Right? One day, 24 hours. I got to sleep 6. Well, between 4 and 6. I need to sleep 4 and 6. So that gives me anywhere from 18 to 20 hours that I can get shit done. And that's how I beat everybody. That's how I became what I was here in Soulard. I just outworked everybody.
Yeah, man. And it's so simple, but it's like the hardest thing to do. Because people program.
When I figured out that I can spend less time watching Netflix and playing video games. Yeah. The only time I play video games now, for the most part, is when I'm playing with my kiddo, and that's because she lives with her mom. Part of the time, half time she lives with her mom, half time she lives with me.
Right.
So like
that's what she like to do.
Yeah, and so we spent some time. Hey, you put them down.
I have nothing but love for you, baby.
But then so we got the deal worked out, and then today, is it Thursday? Yeah. It is Thursday.
Yes, yeah, it's Thursday.
So today, went and signed the motherfucking papers. And then
hand clap for that. Once he stopped.
Wait, hold on.
Sorry, I was taking care of myself. I swear I'm a team player, guys. I just
we need a female assistant in there.
Whoa. No. See,
don't let me pick either.
It could be a male or female. It doesn't.
Okay.
I know.
I'm biased towards males, though. Females.
I don't want to throw my job away. Somebody's mama, auntie.
So yeah, and then
if they worked it, shoot your shot.
No, it's not worth my no.
Don't tempt him with the devil.
That's the cognac, man.
The devil will get you.
I know, man. The devil's water is what we say.
No.
Go ahead. So got it done today, and there was a little fucking right hook thrown that I took on the chin.
Yeah, gotcha.
But I had to adapt and adjust, and when you're not absolute in your thinking, and when you take it for what it is, and this is a situation,
pass when they can.
You figure out a way. Oh,
Yes, sir. That's facts.
LaCroix.
Yeah, so you had the better week. You know.
I don't know.
I feel like
we say that now, but this thing burns the fuck down, and
we going week by week, day by day,
hour by hour.
Waking up in the morning.
So that's my week, and it's still got a couple days.
I want a week like that. If anybody can provide me with a week like that, you know,
you're on your way.
I'm ready to work.
It gets to a point where you put your time in, and then you just got to leverage what you've done.
If you enjoy what you're doing, you're already winning. This is a lot of motherfuckers got bread to hate their life. If you enjoying what you're doing, you're already on the win side. The money, the easy part.
It's hard to keep it coming when you don't enjoy it.
But you also gotta have to make sure who's around you and the environment you spend your time in. Because everybody ain't your friend.
Right. And you know, I feel more sorry for because I grew up. I don't need to tell everybody. I grew up just dirt fucking poor, and I feel sorry for the people that their parents or their dad, or their parents or their grandfather, somebody made it to a point where you can't ever look at Michael Jordan's kids. I feel sorry for Michael Jordan's kids, for real.
Yeah, I don't even know what they're doing.
I don't either. But the thing is, like, they're never going to match what Michael Jordan.
I know it. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I feel like that's a knock on Jordan because, like, LeBron, I'm a huge LeBron fan, and LeBron's son is like already at a level of like popularity that he could overpass LeBron.
He can have his own identity.
Exactly.
Even LeBron's like that. I regret even naming my kid me. You know what I'm saying? I want him to have his own entity. So even LeBron realized, damn. I want my son to be an individual.
Yeah, but see, if you
I don't want to burden him with my past.
But if you a hell of a man, a hell of a person, then it's like, yeah, you make your son have to live up to your name, which is what you need. A little bit of it's not too much pressure because he is on person.
I'm still a James. I don't need to be LeBron James. Like that's a lot to carry. I can't be.
He Junior though. He LeBron James Junior.
Right,
but LeBron regrets that.
It's LeBron's duty as a dad to be able to be like, hey man, you do your own thing. You don't have to live up to me. Exactly. I'm proud of you no matter what you do.
You could be better than me.
Right. And Jordan's kids, I think, are the same way. Just seeing interviews whenever they're playing in college, but there again. Mike was always gone,
and that's where it comes down to.
And I'm not saying it was easier for LeBron, but there's more way. I mean, you got to think the '90s. You didn't have all this fucking. You couldn't text. You couldn't FaceTime.
It was social media back in the '90s. Yeah, mother.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
LeBron be at the games though.
Yeah.
LeBron, not being in the playoffs is great for LeBron. People don't understand that.
Yeah.
LeBron don't really give a fuck. LeBron is at his son's basketball games. He's coaching his son. He's enjoying life. Taco Tuesdays with his family. You feel me? Like he having a great time.
Yeah. And then
hate on him for that.
The other one is Shaq. Shaq still gets out with his kids.
Yeah.
So they asked him. They were like, "Hey man, do you coach your kids?" He's like, "Nah." He's like, "I just want to be dad." He's like, "I hire people to help them." And I'm there with them.
Yeah.
But
if they come to me.
Yeah. He's like, I don't want to, try to coach him and be that dad. He's like, I just want to be dad.
That's it.
I gave y'all a hell of a start.
Yeah.
A head start.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody come and pass you up, that's on you.
Right. Yeah, that's it.
I didn't put you in a great ass position. You feel me?
Hey,
so you can take
advantage
to
make your life easy.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
But you look, man, you watch what's the one? He signed with Arizona, and then the Arizona coach got in trouble, and Shaq's like, nah, man. Like Shaq stepped in on that one, like, hey man, you're not gonna go there because the dude, the coach is
the head coach,
he's dirty as fuck.
Doing your job as a parent.
Yeah.
He's like, nah,
don't
man.
want to set your son up for failure.
Who was the one that had the wide receiver? The wide receiver that went to his kid went to Ohio State and he got busted for weed and he pulled him out. The wide receiver, he also shit. What the fuck is his name? He's on ESPN talking football all the time, and he's the one that's like, throw me the damn ball.
Carter?
No. Carter's kid did go to Ohio State though. He played for the Jets back in the day, wide receiver. He pulled his kid out because he got busted for pot. He's like, he ain't ready to play. He pulled him out. He was going to start. Fuck it.
The dad pulled his son out.
Yeah.
Don't you lie say if you had your laptop. That's slow shit.
It would have been faster to look it up, go upstairs and look it up and watch ESPN until he comes on.
That's what he said. I bought this. Maybe I should use better. I should use maybe better search. I should put Jets player, weed, son, Ohio State. I'm a whole Google search.
God damn it, I'm gonna think of it.
Hey, it's some good ass Google searches out there. You know, mainly
Eric
females
Metcalf?
that I know.
No.
They be on it.
Tegan Jr.
No.
I don't know what happened to Ted.
She got no. Put in ESPN football commentators.
You gotta. This is a podcast. You gotta keep talking while I'm searching this shit.
Well, no, we're all wondering now. So if you read, yeah, dude. So basically, what he did was everybody that has a huge social media following, each one of them have like their own subchapter or chapter in there.
I see. That's perfect. This is the type of shit I like.
Yeah, dude. It's really good, and he really makes your brain think about how to. So basically, anything you want to get to in life, you got to reverse engineer.
Right.
So you want to be okay. Let's say, for instance, I want to get paid to sing my music, or I want to, I want people to hear my music more. Basically, you start here. Okay, what did so and so do to get there? Okay, well, he did this, and this. All right, how do I get there? Well, for me, for instance, with owning a bar, what got me started was they gave a shift to somebody that I deserved, but that person did something. They basically hacked the system and got that position, right? So what I was like, all right, well, here's how I'm going to get to owning a bar. I need to gather attention. So I started a podcast with the $100 laptop that's right over there and the $35 mic that I bought off of Facebook Marketplace. And I just started putting my words out there and then started gathering attention. And then I went to Marcus and was like, hey, man, I'm working on this and this and this. I need somebody that's artistic and that like can create. I need a creator. Like you were the man. Like him and I worked on a project in the past that fell through.
Doing that team.
Yeah, and so we joined up, and then we've been working on it. And then one random person kind of heard the podcast and put my name to another person, and then just kind of this is how this whole thing. Yeah, that's how
wildfire.
That's how it started rolling. And then that person's like, man, listen to your podcast. And he's like, you know what you're talking about,
Hell yeah. It comes back to who you are as a person,
right?
As a being. So that's where it's just
not Chad Johnson. God damn it, what is his name?
Shit. Todd Blackledge, Hoobie Brown, Mac Brown, B Corso,
a sports analyst, right?
NFL football analyst.
Frank. Nope, that's not it. This is horribly organized. Who runs the internet? Jesus Christ!
iPhone. That's not
Tom Mache.
No.
She got an Android.
Did he put Jesse Palmer?
No, it's a black dude, wide receiver.
Where you play for the Jets?
Yeah.
The Jets.
Black
wide receiver from the Jets. I don't know why I'm trying to blank.
I'm bad at this.
Where's the restroom?
Right across the hall.
Right there in that door.
Tyreek Black. Justin Blackman.
No.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking
Keyshawn Johnson.
God damn it!
Fuck, you should have said the Cowboys.
If you just said
Keyshawn
Cowboys,
never played for the.
Yeah, he
yes,
did.
he did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
But no, the Jets is his main thing. But he played for the Cowboys later on in his career.
Keyshawn, damn.
Yeah, you right as fuck.
Damn.
Now I see him with his little gray suit on.
Yeah. Keyshawn motherfucking Johnson.
Damn, I missed that.
Throw me the damn ball.
That's my era.
Throw me the
damn.
That's
my era of football.
I
don't really follow football right now. Like,
oh man, don't get me started.
I was like,
it's crazy. My little brother, we almost got into a fist fight one time. I tried to tell him that's the least entertaining sport right now. And he's a football player.
He was only with the Cowboys for a year.
Yeah.
2 years, 04 and 05.
I graduated in 03. So
the Jets was his main team.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay.
So back on course.
Yeah, Keyshawn.
Keyshawn pulls his kid out of Ohio State because he got popped for weed, and he's like, he wasn't ready. He even said, he's like, he's just not ready. So he's going back. I think he held him out 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
He put some. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't like the kid was sitting on his ass for 2 years. Like he put some size on. He was working with a trainer. Like,
it was perfect.
Yeah, but
Keyshawn Johnson. We should have known that. Should have known that.
Changed myself.
I know, right?
We close up the week that was tribal announcements. As usual, you can buy Soulardian merchandise, your tribal wear, from buyjack.com/the Soulardians.
Shout out Gary Vee.
Shout out
Gary Vee.
Gary Vee. Gary Vee is that
You wouldn't
guy.
believe how many people have their careers wouldn't be what they were if it wasn't for this dude right here, man.
Yeah, his motivation. It's crazy because I'm familiar with him.
It's tactics. It's not motivation. It's tactics.
Yes.
He explains how to do it.
Yeah.
Like tactically, like everything that I learned from this book is getting ready to be put into Kobo.
Yes.
Everything.
Yeah, this is.
I'm using his playbook.
What I need.
Yeah, I'm using his playbook to get the shit out.
Y'all know who I'm hurt by passing? This is random. Mac Miller. R.I.P. Mac Miller.
I'm not getting to Mac. I wasn't in the space to appreciate. I like him as a personality. I see him on interviews, but I wasn't the music.
It's sad.
Didn't catch on with his story. Yeah, man.
I was looking into his tour. That's how hard it was for me. So when I I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man.
It hit me harder than Nipsey for sure, and I still don't know what happened. Cause
mental health, and to say it was just a wrong combination of drugs, man. It was that his cocaine was cut with something.
Stripper Sam, he Stripper Sam himself, I thought.
Yeah,
which was did a bunch of blow and then
fentanyl fucked him up.
Then tried to bring himself down because he was up too high.
Yeah,
he couldn't sleep, and then they just slowed his heart rate down too much. The way I understand it, I could be wrong.
I didn't follow that with fentanyl,
but it was weird how it all went down. How they said they waited hours. Well, this is just what I heard from when I was looking into it. They waited hours before they called the paramedics.
Yeah, I would.
They swept the house.
Yep, because the house was super clean. Like
so they were saying usually when people overdose, you can see the residue or some type of, you know what I'm saying. So that's just weird.
Yeah,
that shit hurt though. I'm like, damn. His band. I was looking into his band. His band was finna go on tour with him. They was fired, so it's like, damn. The passing of him.
I got music.
I feel like Ariana Grande. I feel like she play a part in him.
I'm gonna say she looking a little thotty out here.
She is a thot.
Big Sean, Mac Miller. Who else was she with?
The comedian.
Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Wasn't she with
she a thot. She got American food. She got American food.
Maybe I thought she was with the guy from the Lakers. Or am I thinking of?
You thinking of Khloe Kardashian?
No.
Iggy Azalea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's with Nick Young.
But Swaggy P. How dare you? How dare you name yourself?
No,
it's fine.
His swag ain't really.
Goofball. He with Golden State?
He gone. He got to leave. He didn't have a job last season. He had
when you're not good and you cause too much attention to yourself negatively.
You can't be both. You can't
gotta be humble.
It's like a fat chick with attitude. Hold on now.
Gotta be humble.
You better pick a struggle.
Or
thick chick.
I need you.
Lamar Odom had game. You know, Lamar Odom had game.
So you can't be ugly with an attitude. Like, hey, I'm.
Yeah, your personality have to shine. I mean, it ain't about ugly. It could be skin tone. It's how fucked up society is.
Hey, you better get
You better have the right skin tone if you want an attitude.
You better lay your market value.
Because if you don't look like this, I ain't putting up with this shit. You're gonna be mad.
hey, it goes back to inequality in looks.
Sexual inequality.
Sexual inequality is real, bro.
We back, baby.
Yeah, I ain't putting up with this shit.
See the audience in the motherfucking building.
Omar got offended by sexual equality. This motherfucker, I love him, man. I love him.
Great. Oh, this is amazing.
He was like, yeah, if you're a bigger girl and not as pretty, you work harder than pretty girls. I'm like, whoa.
So you're not a pretty girl, what you're saying.
So what you're saying is you can't be hot and work hard? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, bro.
That's what you want. You know, that's what you wish for. But usually,
there's the sugar babies out there. Like, I get it. Get your money. Mm-hmm. You're working hard at some other thing. It's just
but we can't discredit the pretty girl that works hard.
Yeah, exactly.
She deserves, because they out there.
Oh, they out there in drugs.
We just can't handle them. Certain men can't handle them. You know, she think
you gotta have that ego in check. If you got a super hot chick, and that's
what it comes down to is our
how
ego.
dare you buy a fucking Lamborghini? You go 200 miles an hour. Why you going so fast, bitch? I'm a Lamborghini. That's what I'm here for.
Right, exactly.
She bad. Who looking at him? She's bad, bruh.
Yeah, that's supposed to happen. You want them to look at her.
Stop stripping. I meet you at strip club, bitch.
Right, and that's where people fuck up, man. I've seen it so many, especially in a bar, man. Mm-hmm. You see a chick walk in with a dude, you're like, yeah, I know right off the bat. I'm like, well, this is gonna be great because the dude's gonna be like, just holding on and kissing on her all the time. It's like,
I feel sorry for those. I feel more sorry for the guys who just allowed the girl to do that.
fuck him. He's a fool. He know what it is.
Yeah, it'd be like you gotta tell her. You gotta tell her to calm down.
You know why she here.
Well, even if she just, I've seen it so many different ways where the chick's just standing there and guys come and talk to her. Cool, man. I don't need to establish dominance.
No, not at all. Cause I'm gonna let her choose.
Right.
I'm a grown ass man. No, you're not. Why? Because you have to say it.
Yeah.
This man have to announce it.
Yeah.
You gotta let
my
her
girlfriend
choose.
gets hit on. Guys talk to her. Whatever. I'm just like,
please carry on. Buy her drinks as well. Please.
Yeah, right. On me. That's more
choo.
money in my pocket.
Right. Cool, man. That saves me money, and I'm the one going home with it.
I'm cashing in, man.
Just don't get my girl drunk though. I had a problem with that.
Was it the drunk or just the girl?
The girl. It was.
Thank you. Welcome. This is Marcus Boston.
Cognac
corner left.
Right. Yeah.
It's her.
It's the girl.
It's the girl. Like, no,
it's the girl. Well, or it's my perception of the girl.
Yeah.
You gotta know what you're dealing with.
It's my perception of the girl.
And that's where, like, I really do. I think there's more people getting to the point where it's like, you know what? Just because I think I see it in just going off the bar system and seeing the bars is that, you know, guys are getting a little bit more like, oh yeah, you know, I got a hot chick. Like, just because the guy's talking to her, it doesn't have to be. But I think it's demographically where you're located. Mm-hmm. Now you go down to South County, it's a little different. Mm-hmm. You go to North County, it's a little different. Mm-hmm. You go to West County, it's a little different. Mm-hmm. But here in the city, who gives a fuck? Yeah, like I think the majority of people are just like, oh, cool, man, my chick's coming home with me. Like, even if she doesn't, good for her. She got to be with somebody she wants to be with.
Right. That's weird to other people. But that's hard. That's the life bro. We're here for ourselves. Yes, sir. We here for ourselves, and your wife, your girlfriend, your sister, your mother. They hear from themselves as well. I feel like we should all just appreciate each other. You know,
for what they are. When someone shows you who they is, believe.
Yeah. And if we can get to that point, I feel like we'll be better off because nobody will have control over us.
Proper expectations,
you willing to accept whatever. You know yourself. You humble enough to know we only live one time. Yeah. So I am not gonna expect any fucking thing from you. But what you give me,
I'm gonna believe what you show me.
Exactly, and that's what I'm judging it off of. If you show me something, you better stand on that shit. Because the moment you show me otherwise, I'm calling it out.
I love calling bullshit out with the smoke.
I'm calling it out. Like, did you show me the real you, or did you show me some bullshit? I need to know.
I think that the bullshit meter, like people being able to pick out the bullshit, is easier now.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Which is hopefully leading into less people being about that bullshit.
Hell yeah.
And just being like, hey, here it is. You know, I see a lot less of people using like, oh, you know, I grew up this way, you know, sorry, my life is like this. Like, nah, man.
24 hours.
Yeah, man.
We all got 24 hours. 24 I know it might be harder, you know, for you and your 24 than it is for me.
Yeah.
But if you making an attempt to, you know what I'm saying, reach the same thing I'm reaching.
That 24 as well.
Yeah, but
perception is key.
When you're focusing on everything is a negative. We talk about this all the time on the Soulardians podcast. It's just when you perceive everything as a negative, your life is going to be fucking negative.
Yeah.
But when you make that mind flip
to try to change it,
to change it, and then to stop looking at the negative shit in your life and look at the positive shit, where like maybe everyone else can perceive it as negative, but you learn from that negative experience. Like, hey, but what did I learn from this?
You use that shit as fuel too.
You gotta be comfortable.
You know, it's a fire that's lit under you that it's not lit under this person because they didn't go through the hardships that you went to. So they don't understand like, how is this motherfucker going so goddamn hard, not getting tired, not sleeping. Right. You know what I'm saying? And they still going. Here I am. Right. I'm fucking tired. I want the same thing they want though. You know what I'm saying? So
it's crazy. Like I'll tell you what changed for me, and I say it, and people are like, "Oh, that's sad," but I love it. When I realized that no one gives a fuck about how I feel, and once I realized that, man, my life changed, and all the shit started happening because I stopped telling people how I felt.
Facts.
You know, if they ask me like, "Hey, how are you doing today?" I'm actually doing pretty good. Like.
Yeah. I ain't gonna go deeper into it.
I say I'm black.
You don't care.
I say I'm black, blessed, and highly favored. How are you doing today?
Yeah, they be like, "Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Hey,
wait. I think the first thing they're like, "Wait, you're black?"
Yeah.
Before I start talking it off. Oh, we're safe.
Yeah.
Oh God, I was so scared till you start talking. I was like,
I
it's crazy.
And I really like somebody. How old are you?
I'm 28.
28. I really like the words you've been saying, man. That makes me give me a lot of hope for people coming up.
Hell
in
yeah.
your age group.
Hell yeah.
And not that, I mean, I'm 10 years older, but 11 years older. Shit.
It's all good. It's all good.
He turns 40. He turns 40 in October.
I do.
Elder statesman.
You where you need to be, man.
Right.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? You're gonna be a young that at 40. You know, that's what I'm trying to place myself. You know, like, with the people, they be like, oh, I remember back in my day when I was your age. Like, yeah.
I don't ever talk about
If I'm 28, I had nothing. I still ain't got shit now, but I had no idea what the fuck I was doing.
I appreciate that. See,
28. Look at 28. I'm only 34, but like 28, I can't remember. I wasn't doing shit important.
And that's a great thing because I feel like I got the jump on it. That's why I call myself Young Prime, because when I first started the music, like I didn't always I didn't love rap when I was 5, 6. You know what I'm saying? It was more R&B. You feel me? So when I graduated and needed something to do, that's when it went to the music. So I remember writing songs with my homie. We started at the same time, and as we like progressed a little bit, I would make a verse, and he would straight tell me like, "Damn, bro, like why your shit sound way more advanced than mine." You feel me? And I'm just like, shit, I don't know. It's like, so that's when I came up with Young Prime, because I feel like I was rapping like in my prime at an early age. You feel me? Right. So, but Sean Young is just, I feel like more of a Hollywood.
Yeah, I mean both of them are good.
Yeah.
Young Prime and Sean Young. That fits
I feel
right
like it's my shit. I want to be able to put Sean Young in Google and my shit pop up. Right now it's a couple more famous people. Like it's a female. She was an actor in Ace Ventura, the one that had the dick at the end.
Oh, the redhead chick.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What was his, it's like so-and-so is so-and-so is such-and-so. And it's like,
she's a man. Yeah. Her name's Sean Young.
Mr. Wookie.
You're right. so yeah, one of my goals.
Dan.
That's hella funny.
Oh man.
One of my goals is to get more famous than her. You know, low key. It's a personal goal. Like I don't
you're on the right path, man.
Yeah, trying.
And you know what I like is that you realize that you guys still got to pay them bills, so you got to work.
Hell yeah.
And it's a passion project.
Hell yeah, exactly. At this point, you know, and that's why I say time is so important, and that's why we're like with the people that come in my life. We're like, hey, man, I don't want to sound like a certain type of person, but please appreciate the time I give you. Yeah, because this is the most important fucking thing in my life. I don't gotta say I love you, I miss you, I care for you. The time that I'm giving you to come and hang out with me, and I'm hanging out with you. I
can be creating somewhere.
Yeah, when I can be doing a lot of other things.
Such a great thing when you give each other time.
So I just feel like if you don't appreciate the time, don't be in my life.
Is the ice gone?
No.
Okay, because the ice bag's in the sink.
I appreciate you giving us time today. Honestly, like
I appreciate y'all.
It's on the one, but I was in the motherfucking. I was on Facebook scrolling, looking at my shit as usual. You know, it's about me. Yeah. And I saw you had a post. I said I don't want to get you on for a minute, but I was like, I'm gonna wait till we get to a certain extent. I was like, fuck it. I was in the chair getting my hair braided. Getting my hair braided.
That shit fresh.
I said, let me hit up Sean and see what he doing.
That's crazy.
I was thinking like maybe we'll figure something out next week. He's like, I'm off to that. I'm like, fuck it then. I'm off to that.
You know where I was at? I'm in the parking lot in the gym. I'm eating a blueberry muffin and drinking water. I said I'm gonna eat this blueberry muffin before I go in here so I can have some energy. Or you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, fuck it, let's do the podcast.
I was like, see, do the
podcast. I was ready to go and get pumped.
Like that's just.
Nah, I'm straight. I'm cool.
Yeah. There's some more. If you're drinking yak, there's some more over there.
I don't even want to stop recording.
Sit your ass down.
Just duck below the iPad. I'll go around and grab a bottle from the back.
It's recording right there.
It's also a flask in that cooler. If you want to move that speaker down, it's a flask. Got some cognac in that one too. But you cool because you under the camera, so you straight.
Yeah. So, what's the? So how long you been in the game now?
Shit, I feel like I'm still not in the game. But
how long you been in the local scene? We'll put it that way.
Oh shit, since I graduated. I graduated in 2008, and my first show was I was spoiled because the Chalk Boys, they went to Webster Groves. They had like a buzzing like Ladue, Maplewood, Webster Groves, and so they my homie.
So wait, you're the same age as what's the name? Metro Boomin then.
Probably close.
Yeah, you guys right there. Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
close. Yeah. That's why I say like to certain people, certain crowds, I'm the new kid, but I've been doing it for so long. When they see me, they like, damn.
Did you hear about him when you were getting in?
Nope. I ain't know shit about Metro Boomin until he popped.
Right.
And I also got a thing with it. Like, I know it's a lot of people that got money in the city, and I don't understand why they wouldn't pay to get Metro Boomin to come in to St. Louis and host and do, you know what I'm saying, an event, because you feel like Metro is tied in with the industry. Yeah. So pretty much anything that Metro put his name on will generate. A win-win. So it's like all these
but
club promoters.
Egos. Man, he wouldn't take $1 million to work for 30 minutes for that dude or whatever. He was like, hey man, just make a beat. I'll give you $1 million for the beat after he said he retired or whatever. Right? The way I understood it, the dude was like, hey, Metro retired. He's like, I'm done. Like he made his money.
Metro said he retired?
Yeah.
When was this?
This is like a year ago.
Really?
He was, the way I understand it. Now I could have it wrong, but the way I read it was somebody famous. Yeah. I don't know, because he's made beats for the best. So it's like, hey man, I'll give you $1 million.
Hey, when there's a goddamn bag of ice in the sink over there by the laundry,
it's all right.
You gotta excuse him. He a hound dog.
No, you're good. We're good. That's in the audience. So,
thank you for being in the audience.
Basically, it was like $1 million for like 24 hours. Like, give you $1 million to come up with a beat, just work this day, come up with the beat. Metro Boomin was like, nah. I mean, when you got it, he got started real young though. The way I understand it, real young.
Yeah. 15, 16.
I remember.
Like his dad had to drive him or take him down to Atlanta.
But he did a show
Atlanta
here.
Was Atlanta.
He did a show here, right? He was popping, but he wasn't as big as he is now. But he did a show here where his mom like hosted it. They judged and they had a couple people rap and shit. And I guess the winner received a beat package from him. But it wasn't as popping as it should have been.
You know what I'm saying? All the results.
Just the event. Like nobody really showed out. You know what I'm saying? So they probably spent a lot of money to get the space. And
I mean, some things get for granted when you get so successful so soon, and you want some big. You know, I wonder what was the planning or expectations of the people that did.
Was there build up to it?
Yeah, like were y'all really trying to get people out? I just did some shit that's the
this is the best when like a bar owner or somebody's like, oh, let's plan this event for 3 days. 3 days, like, oh, let's do this on Saturday.
You ain't
my former, not the last one, but the one I worked for.
No footwork, none of this
shit. No leg work. You made flyers, and you put them on the tables, like and then you get nothing. Like, and then you blame other people for your shit not popping. It's like,
but see, they had a lot of
the crowd. Get the fuck out of here.
They had a lot of artists though. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, that's
a lot of artists. So maybe it did have a great turnout.
All the people that were hungry.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't meant to have an audience.
Almost like you gotta be like the casual fan. It's like NBA. Like you have NBA loyalists that love basketball. Right. But then you had to make this a business. You have to somehow appeal to the casual. To the mob, That's who's gonna do a quick impulse purchase. I'm gonna buy a jersey real quick. Yeah, because you're casual, so you'll spend because you're. Got your emotions. If you the casual fans where you want to get that emotional spending, that's where the money's at.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get.
You know, like you have crazy fucking Knicks fans now when the Knicks are trash, but they're Knicks fans. You want to win the casual, like I'm in New York City for a weekend. Right. I'm gonna buy some Knicks shit because I'm here.
I wish more people would impulse buy the Soulardians gear
at buyjack.com/Soulardians. Okay. Sean, well, we definitely didn't do the goddamn.
My bad, bro. We trying to talk about
this has been dope, man. I love every second of this.
Okay, so we're gonna put a cap on this experience on this good time. So, Sean, tribal announcements. Anything you want to shoot out there? Pew, pew, pew. Besides, what's the next big event at Bob's? Kobo. #Kobo.
When's this coming out?
There'll be maybe Monday, so it'll be on the 10th. It'll be on the 10th. This will be episode 18.
Oh yeah, episode 18 popping.
1-8.
I gotta catch up though. I gotta watch the previous episode.
Just stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, all right. So just stay tuned. We'll let you know when the next big event is. Sean,
for
absolutely.
Sure.
Where can they find you at? Give your socials.
IFly Shine Young on Instagram.
So I
I and then Fly.
FLY.
Yes, sir.
How you
And
spell
then
Sean?
Sean Young. SEANSEANYOUNG.
Same thing with Twitter.
I ain't really got no Twitter.
Okay, fair
Yeah, I
enough.
need to get it. But Facebook, same thing. You just type in Sean Young. I'm
Oh,
the black one.
Is that a fan page?
I got a personal account and a fan page.
So just give out your fan page.
Yeah, it's just Sean Young on Facebook.
Okay.
I think when you do the backslash, there's some other shit like
We gotta work over Sean's branding.
Sean 1352222 or some shit like
That's Color Bob's 3457 Morganford Rd.
Yeah, I'm like, why would it be that?
Right.
Like,
So,
but yeah, just IFly Sean Young on Instagram. That's mainly where you can find my latest posts.
Dude.
Cool.
Nice.
Where they can find your music?
So shit, I got a couple things. The Firm, if you want to find me on Apple Music or Spotify, it's like a group project I did.
That's dope.
And yeah, instead of the I in Firm, you just use a 1. So it's just The Firm, but you just replace the letter I with a
so THEF1
yeah.
IRM.
Yes, sir. And then I'll pop up. I got a song on the tape called Soul Consumption, and We Gonna Ride.
So can we, when we intro the podcast, can we use some of your music to the intro and the outro?
Hell yeah. I'll send y'all some shit.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Sure.
Yeah, that's like I want people to hear it. Like, not that we are like amazing following, but still put people on to
that's what we're here for.
Yeah,
for sure.
And then my SoundCloud, I got a lot of music on SoundCloud, like 25 tracks.
Same
It's
tag.
IFly Sean Young. That's the main one you really want to check out.
Okay.
Just IFly Sean Young.
On SoundCloud, if you don't have SoundCloud, the motherfuckers, it's free
Hell
to
yeah.
download SoundCloud.
Hell yeah.
And look up IFly Young and
IFly Sean Young.
Sorry, IFly Sean Young.
Yes,
my
sir.
bad. And then you can catch me on all the platforms at Cecil W. Adams. And if you don't mind, if you have a moment, please follow Cholera Bob Ship of Fools on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah. We got Instagram?
I thought you got the.
Oh yeah, we got Instagram.
We got to save. So motherfuckers, we got every Colorado Bob reference is saved on our Instagram, so none of you motherfuckers can take it and try to hold us over the flames to get to pay for it.
I almost got concerned like it was live or last we recorded, so I got time. We're good.
Yeah, we got good.
Say, wait, I'm still recording. We're fine. And I am Marcus Boston, and I'm on Instagram. It's Marcus Boston 314. On Twitter, it's Marcus Cognac and Marcus Boston on Facebook, and that's where we at. So,
what's our Twitter?
Our Twitter is Soulardians on Twitter. On Instagram is the Soulardians, THAE Soulardians. Facebook, the Soulardians, and email is thesoulardians@gmail.com.
Send some emails and any questions you want us to answer in our way, we will.
Yeah, we gonna do better. We gonna get some shit going since this hurdle is overcome with Bob. We in good space.
Any female assistants? They need a job.
We not there.
Come and holler at Sean Young. I fly Sean Young.
We can.
I check my DMs daily.
We're still on that trap budget. We don't have a whole lot of
facts. Me too, exactly. So the hourly wages won't be that high, but the time we spend together will be great.
If somebody wants to intern for no college credit, just say that you're an intern, which basically means work for free.
Facts.
And then you can drink some Pearl vodka when we have it.
Yeah, and party and turn up. And
$15 for a 175, just so y'all know at Randall's.
Yep, come holler at us.
Right.
So you can find us.
Shirts coming soon, merch coming soon, videos coming soon. IFly Sean Young on the Instagram.
Love it.
Sean is in the tribe.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the tribe, my man.
Thank y'all, man. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
Glad to be a part of it.
One more round of applause for Sean.
Hey.
Yeah.
I am Marcus Boston.
And I am Cecil W. Adams.
And
we out of here. IFly Sean Young.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?